Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. What? A girl? Oh, shit. The fuck is Tina doing here, huh? What was that light? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you doing here? Where do I even start, girl? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed, huh? I'm happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Where the fuck am I? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white and then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Oh, right. I should pinch myself to check. Yep. This is the Tina everyone knows and loves, all right. She's adorable. Oh, it hurts how adorable she is. So that's what happened. This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake. Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially, man. Where are these voices are gonna get to me, man? There's so many voices back and forth. I'm going crazy. Especially if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? It makes no sense. You're right. It sounds as though you two are fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grantil and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops, I haven't introduced myself, have I? My name's Tina Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeiss Central Factory. I'm Reese Argent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you, too. And now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say or do anything appropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you got this really unique aura about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make him more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyway, what are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you gonna keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yep. Not that we made much of a dent of progress on that front so far. We barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big, very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm gonna be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too, you know. You can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She saved the world. She went on Liber Arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Adios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age. But still. Please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really. All right, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal? All right, let's get back to work. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. So, okay. Now that I'm getting the gist of the setup of this game, I guess it's just going to randomly pull in party members that we previously had in the other game. previous games. Games. It's the same people, which is interesting. And I'm kind of surprised Tita came first, but that's cool, I guess. Also, I totally did not need to heal. I could go refill my CP, though. That would be good. In fact, let me go do that real quick. Do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. And then I'm going to check out the equipment situation, which I don't know what I'm going to do about that either. I don't have a lot of money yet. I have 300, but I do have a little bit that of Sepith I can sell. I'm actually going to see what other kind of quartz things I can make for other magic, even if I can't get water magic right now. So far, the game is great. Is that a question or is that a statement, Frog? You definitely effed up on that grammar. Oh, wow. They really changed Tita's portrait. She doesn't even have her helmet in her portrait. Interesting. I like that they changed the portrait from game to game. That's nice. Okay, so I have enough for a defense 1. Let's grab that. I can grab 2 of these, actually. Really wish I had some water Sepith. This game is great. Okay, got it. So far, the game is great. That's what you were trying to say. Got it, Frog. Ooh, I could catch... Yes. Let's grab that. And grab one of those. I'll grab one of those. I'll go ahead and make one of these. Make one of these and make one of these. And then we're going to sell... You get a lot of Mira just for selling some. Like, I'll also sell 17 and I'll get a lot of money. You get a lot of money for Sepith. So let's see how much stuff I can buy right now. We can buy a better bow. Man, my attack will go by 100? That's a lot. I'm buying both of these right now. Hell yeah. That's a lot of defensive bump, too. That's crazy. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, that was 500. Holy shit. My mind saw it as 100. That was 500. God damn. Okay. That's fine. We'll... you know what? Let's just sell a few more of the other... That's fine. Let's just sell a few more. I got plenty more safe space. Get 500 more. That's fine. Let's get it to 500. I have 110, so let's just get exactly 500. What? Did I not press the right button? There it goes. Okay, cool. All right, let's get the grips boots. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I just realized that this is for both of them. Okay, let's buy the armor for both of them. I need 1,000 more to get the boots, too. Okay, that's fine. Jesus. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let's just go with that for now, then. You can technically only see one word at a time in this stupid Twitch editor. Really? That's kind of annoying, Frog. She already has the boots and denim. That's fine. Okay, cool. Well, let's make another save. Now that we have Tita, let's do a little bit more Ascension, shall we? Ascend! Oh, you know what else I should check? My my fighting layout, tactical layout, battle positions. You know what? Let's change this shit. She should be closer in the front. Tita. You know what? I got a better idea. Center. Boom. Boom. That's going to be my setup. Actually, I want to spread them out just one more spot. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him in the center. Because that way he can heal all of them right off the bat if I need it. You think Tita comes with healing? Oh, yeah, I got to equip all my orbs. She does have... she has tier, or whatever. You know what? That makes me want to take off the fucking blue orb on her. But you know what? We'll leave it on her for now. She needs the HP bump. Let's put action on Kevin. Let's also put... I'm going to put a hit +1 here. Does it matter if information's there or there? I don't even know. Alright. Any bets on who you get next? Don't say Sword Stitch. What do you mean by Sword Stitch? You mean the fucking Agate dude? I don't know who we're going to get next. I'm hoping... I guess if we're going to alternate with dudes and chicks, we're probably going to get a dude next would be my guess. So it could be Agate next. Could be... Wiseman's next, 100%. Totally. Actually, I'm going to put the cast one on her. That's what I'm going to do. So she's going to have all the casting magic abilities right now. You got to go, Mono? All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I'm going to give her the movement one as well. Arts EP costs 10% less. I guess I'll give that to Kevin because I'm going to probably start giving him magic. So we'll go with that for now. We're going to definitely rearrange the fuck out of this as we get more because we're stuck with what we're stuck with right now, unfortunately. Oh, I see. You're saying sword stage. Don't say the next character we get. You just want me to guess. I see what you're saying. You meant to say sword stage, not sword stage. I get it. His name's Sword Sage, but yeah, I got you. I got what you're saying now, Frog. I got it. Yeah, next character I think I will get is probably a dude. I guess it could be Agate. I'm gonna guess Agate for now, unless I can think of somebody else that makes more sense. Because it could just be random as fuck. Why am I not holding the fast forward button? Come on, man. What are you doing? Fuck him up, Tita. Yeah. Finish him. See ya. Yeah. All right, so one hit from each of them right now kills them. Good shit. I like that even though we lost all of our orbs, our fucking quartz, that we still are level 90 plus. I like that continuity. It's kind of nice. I like that. It's an interesting continuity to keep. I like it. Anyway, we're just going to fuck this guy up with regular attacks. Easy peasy. Easy sauce. I should be holding down fast forward. Save us all the time. Level up for Kev. You got some black pepper. Awesome, awesome. Let's try to make some actual progress. Maybe, possibly. All right, so this is where the barrier was. Wasn't this path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Is something wrong? The last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, if we think about what's changed since we last passed here now, maybe it was releasing Tina from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it. Huh? You think? Think about it. The stone... Oh, sorry, I'm not doing the annoying voice. Sorry, think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we just haven't figured out yet. Rules? I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any farther if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it all feels very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason we need to be careful, I suppose. I suppose. Let's keep up the exploration for the treasure, son. How do I defeat this thing? Magic? I'm going to try again. Let's see if magic works. Stone hammer. Ascension. Firebolt. No way. Ah. We found a weakness. Ooh, and that actually did damage? Okay, I didn't realize that actually did damage. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we know how to defeat that thing now. Earth and whatever that seal move was. Fire definitely did not work. Noted. Huh? It's a door? It's just a door. Okay. Cool. It's a door. What's this? A shining door with a moon on it? No fucking shit. What voice should I give this disembodied voice? I like giving this the Russian voice, I think. Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa, I can hear a voice talking right into my mind. It looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. The one we brought with us. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Reese. Hey, door, it's her, you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Trial? Maybe it wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. And apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Wait. I'm gonna go inside. But Tita... Hold on just a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. It seems like it'll be too dangerous. I'll come right back out, I promise. If it seems like it'll be too dangerous. Well? Alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will! So now we have to go play as Tita by herself? Oh boy. God, I miss Estelle already. Estelle, come back! You were the best! Now what? Wow, this room's so pretty. I wonder how it's made up, though. Oh? Oh? Uh-oh. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. So I see. It's just like a mini boss fight with just her. Okay. I see. Okay. This could be fun. This could be a fun fucking nightmare. Let's fuck him up. Get fucked. That was probably a horrible choice. Did that heal me? That was interesting. I think it healed me. It's not healing. It's definitely not healing its homies. Okay. This is such a weird fight already. At least I can hit two of them. What? She couldn't reach? Well, that was lame. Okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal herself. Damn, stop trying to move me. This is just a weird game in general, which is why it's your favorite, Sword Sage? Interesting. I mean, after the very, very, very plot-heavy first 2 games, like with story-driven progress, this is a very jarring difference for sure. And I can't decide if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet, but it's different. It was certainly not the kind of game I was expecting. And when I mean story-wise. The gameplay is the same, obviously. This battle system was just another game with the same battle system. Just kind of starting me in a different place. They made this really hard to lose, to be fair. I really just gotta get rid of one of these fuckers. Could y'all stop doing the same fucking move over and over again? It's kind of annoying. Oh my god, of course. I fucking miss. Jesus Christ. Alright. Spend this turn healing. Ow. Ow. Should we just satellite beam this fucker? It's not big enough to hit them both, huh? I wish it was. Fucker. Yo, what's up, Mystic JRPG? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? I don't really know what else to use on these things. They're not really weak to any particular element. They're not resistant to any of them either, though. They might be close enough for an AoE now. Not quite. Not quite. Oh my god. Just die, you piece of garbage. And yes, I have played the first 2 Trails games, Mystic JRPG. I'm the kind of person who does not play games like this, especially out of order. Dude, quit knocking me back, bro. Oh my god. So annoying. I'm just going to hit him with a satellite beam after I heal. I mean, shit, I'm the type of person who's playing Dragon Quest games in order. I just finished up the Dragon Quest 4 last week. That's why I'm playing this right now. I don't want to play the other Dragon Quest, like 11 or something first. I wanted to start from the beginning, so I've played Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. So, yeah. I'm that kind of person. I don't remember ever doing this one last time. Is this a new one? It's pretty sweet. It's got some Barrett vibes from Final Fantasy VII with his satellite beam move. You're up to Chapter 2 on this game? Well, I just got started on this tonight, so I'm only on Chapter 1 right now. So, please refrain from spoiling anything. I would appreciate it. You have overcome the trial. Thus, I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Memory fragment? What? Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. As you said, this has the best writing. Well, again, we're going to find out. I really don't know how this all connects yet. Other than this, like, so far, just supposedly takes place, 6 months or so after what happened in the previous game. Huh? What's that sound? What the fuck? This is her mom and dad, right? It's gotta be. What? For we're like, roar, like they're monsters. Roar. Do I know you? Roar. Uh-oh. Ha 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 ha. We really miss you, Tita. I don't know why I gave her dad that voice. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh, Mom, Dad! That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on so I couldn't tell you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita? You're so cute! Oh, why are you so... She did do it. Why are you so cute? Oh, Idios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never going to let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I'd kind of like a chance to greet her too, though, you know. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right and all. You did fuck me all those years ago and planted inside of me, so you know what? You have half the right. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while you were away. I sure have. I've missed you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that you should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh, yeah. Slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first, then? Whoa, what are you talking about there? Bow chicka wow wow? Where is the red-haired man I've heard so much about? Oh, no. Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? Oh, God. Oh, God. He's actually at Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Bah. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Ah! Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, all right? Was I don't know. Agate! You are gonna pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Oh, boy. Okay? Oh, look, old man's here. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but... They're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Okay, Mom. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. And there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 Arj under?
Humph. You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they can even manage 5 minutes. Fat load of good they'll do me for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real-world use anytime soon.
Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvard on these.
From Calvard?
Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited. But that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 Selj. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds, too.
120 cells, 382.2 seconds.
Hahaha, surprised? That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance.
Brilliance? Pah! Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Capel. These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep.
Say that again, you stubborn old fart.
Ah!
Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting? Please! Oh, and I've read those files you sent me. You got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. Say nothing of letting vermin like that work near her.
Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh?
Dad, can you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us? Dude, that old man voice needs to go in a damn South Park episode. Thanks. Thanks, Los. Also, welcome, sir. How you doing today? Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave those 2 landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're just going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita?
Sure thing.
I've had a lot of practice with the old man voice. There's an old man in just about every fucking RPG video game ever made, ever. So, a lot of practice. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up.
Ooh, let me help too.
Sugar-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Shubba-dooba.
I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black?
And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger too set in his ways to appreciate another's tastes?
Huh. I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in? You can't even call that coffee anymore. Ah, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed so?
Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. We'll have to settle this dispute another time.
Well, time to drink up.
Sip, sip. Sippy, sippy. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert?
Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad.
Ugh. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the R side with Captain Schwarz. You're telling me you had the chance like that and you didn't get me a photograph or a handkerchief or her handkerchief or even a button off her uniform?
Why do you want a button off her uniform?
Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain's Academy days.
I swear, if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over in an academic report or two, you fucking ingrate? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate.
Did you just use the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her?
Ah, nothing of the sort. I just called you a fucking ingrate. Had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the RSI. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. Fine indeed. She'll go far.
Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm going to do it for you.
What's that? Someone jealous?
Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Good times.
Tita, what is it?
Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need you to grab a few things.
Huh? Oh, huh? Really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while.
Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then.
Great.
That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner.
Wow, Tita without her hat on. You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed.
Oh, wait. I guess we saw her with her hair down a bunch in the first game when she wasn't wearing her outfit. When they had the moments where they had the slumber party and stuff. I remember now. Anyway. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you?
Well, you've gotten pretty sharp, huh?
Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now.
What in Adios' name?
Oh boy, here we go again. It would be kind of fun to use this old man voice on a phone call, Frog, to see if the people, think I'm actually an old man, or if they think I'm somebody doing an old man voice. It would be interesting to see. Could be fun.
What part of your daft brain thought you should start making a fuss? Or making a fuss? Making this. Sorry.
It's why we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe, anyway.
Maybe so, but still.
What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, You should go to get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You're going to catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. Ah, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? It looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it some kind of new airship? Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh, boy. Look at you getting all fired up. Just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair.
All right, I finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work?
Ooh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you?
Sure, it is past her bedtime.
What? What?
Let's go, Tita.
Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me.
Looks like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Be as that may be. That's weirdly worded. It's still past your bedtime.
But
I think they just put the extra B in there accidentally. It should have been as that may be. As that may be.
okay, let's start with this unit here.
Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Capel before actually attempting to make the blasted thing.
Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one.
I wonder what they're talking about. It also sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing.
Maybe. Maybe you could. He didn't even take her to bed. He's just like, here, stand by the door. Tita?
Aw, I shouldn't have pushed my luck.
I thought you were supposed to put her to bed, not put her by the door, homie. Seriously now, go to bed.
But...
If you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough?
But... That's a promise, okay? A promise.
Yes, yes, I promise. And she never saw them again.
I'm not going to let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me.
I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow, and that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita.
Okay.
Ay, go back.
Good night.
Sorry, I was trying to make a text real quick. Zaza. She takes after her mother in every way. Every way.
Well, that about wraps it up.
This is amazing. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed.
That's a fine understatement. Their technological level's far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs, too. The archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before.
The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that.
Oh?
You did?
We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members, exactly. But they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels.
That's why we came back here. We never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in Liberal, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of the head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible.
Okay. This is a long-ass, scene. I didn't expect all this, man. Where's the gameplay part again? I missed the gameplay already. I'm guessing we're gonna get to the point where Tita got sucked into this world or whatever that Kevin and the other girl are in.
I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa.
Morning, Tita. It's a dad, duh.
Huh? Dad? Dad? Oh, yeah. I forgot that you and Mom were back.
We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh, hey. You said you'd tell me what you were up to today.
Yep, and that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though.
Huh? Why?
They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak.
Thanks. Off I go then.
Tita. You might want to have breakfast first.
Oops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either.
Alright, take care of that first and let's get some food in you. Promise it'll be warm when you finish up.
Thanks, Dad.
You gotta head off, Sword Sage? Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun in class. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, I'm off.
Take care. Don't go try to run over to ZCF so fast you trip or something.
I won't.
And she's gonna get sucked into the void on the way, right?
It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Boom, chickum, ba-doom. Boom, chickum, ba-doom. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, this guy. I don't remember what his voice was. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning.
You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning.
Oh, they did, and I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with that look on her face. I think even heard like, Erica came and charged with a look on her face and signaled that all hell was about to break loose. All the while, she was shouting, "We've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big to hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either.
I'm so sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa, maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion.
But probably I could wipe that from my memory. Hello? Shit, how long have you not been able to hear me? Motherfucker. Nobody said anything, so I hope it wasn't for very long. Really? I've been quiet for a while? Fuck. Really? How long? Fuck. Man, I gotta fix this wire. Every time I move the mic a little bit, it seems to get loose. I don't like this. This is not good. Motherfucker. Oh well, I guess it's just gonna be a stretch that hopefully isn't too long where I wasn't talking. I really don't know how long, motherfucker. God, that's so annoying. Ah, whatever. Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing there?
Well, I was wondering if, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ren, too. I'm not sure, just not sure what I can actually do.
Yeah, I was just happening to mention, like, I remembered that the Pater Mater thing was Ren's invention, and I was like, they're making mechs! I don't know if you guys heard all that part, but they're making fucking mechs. Or at least they're planning to. Anyway, not sure what I can actually do. What can you do? What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it.
An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help.
It's nothing that important, really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberal. The way we returned home was kinda, borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks.
Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I'm still helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the real work.
Now I'm concerned how long I was quiet for and nobody said anything. I'm sad. Oh well.
Found you, Mr. Murdoch! Mr. Murdoch?
Oh, radio, someone. Please press the song. Look, hello, Katrina. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed?
I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry.
Really? That's a relief. Maybe that's beside my prayers to the gods after all. Perhaps I should save my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too, then.
That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you.
What kind of favor?
Tita passed on what her mother had told her and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork.
Yeah, right by hand, man. I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally.
It sounds that way.
Well, no, I need to go and sort that out right away. Blah, blah, blah. Could you stay and pray to adios to my place, you know? Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of the new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan.
Okay, I will.
But thank you.
Whew.
Boom.
Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Ren like she did. I know. I'll get them to help me with the orbital gear's development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Pater Mater, maybe then I'll be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask.
Go ask. Time to go ask. Go ask. Time to go ask.
This tool here is brand new. It can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model.
Bah, I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again.
Oh, Mom!
Last thing you remember me talking before I cut out was her parents were talking to her before she went to bed? Man, really? I mean, not a lot happened, but still, that's still a lot of talking I did. Like, between her going to bed and waking up and then going to the frickin' building and then talking to the dude. Oh, man, that's annoying. Fuck this microphone cord. I need to figure that shit out. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm more annoyed that it happened, let alone nobody said anything for that long. You can't rely on the blind guy, man. I need somebody else listening. Anyway, I'm surprised Sword Sage didn't say anything. He just said he was heading out. I don't even know if he heard me say goodbye. Anyway, here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked?
Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too.
You?
Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in Liberal. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend.
Ren? Now where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Patermater belongs to?
Erica, if I might be permitted to say my piece here.
Say your piece.
Mom, what are you...
You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me.
Well, it was kind of hard to say.
Don't give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her enough to danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away?
Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gear is going to be able to fight on equal terms with Patermater, right? Then I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Estelle has.
Tita? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gear to fight Patermater yourself, are you?
What? That wasn't what I meant.
I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here?
Well, I got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal.
That's not what I mean. The Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people.
But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the Army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people.
It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power?
Well...
We're doing what we're doing fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. But I'm an evil motherfucker, and I like to make weapons of mass destruction. So, do you want to do the same thing? And I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from?
But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tina's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? A little bit of R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Fucking show her what it means to you.
I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs.
That we do.
I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. Why is this set of scenes so fucking long? Jesus. I don't know if I like the pacing of this game, guys. I mean, granted, I am reading it all out loud. That's part of this.
But Jesus Christ, it's so long.
I know all of what Mom's saying is true. I know, really I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know. I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me.
Tita inserted a card into a slot in the elevator panel. Okay. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Doom, 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 doom. I mean, the whole point of this section is just to show the part where her parents showed up, but I guess this whole part is relevant to the plot, I'm sure, but like, good lord.
Dad!
Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join, then?
Nope. I understand what Mom's saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything.
Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has all very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid.
That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging.
Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up.
I know.
Maybe sorry.
Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her?
You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you have now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first.
That reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said, fighting's all about guts.
Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fella. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her, plus you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too.
Well, I know she's from the society and that Patermater is too strong for me to compete against as I am, especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say, and even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't! Listen, she was part of Ouroboros and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her and I went shopping with her and I sat and talked with her, so I know it's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Patermater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels. All while listening to my feelings, too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer.
I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica?
What? Mom, how long you been listening in on us?
Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation.
Can I ask you something, Tita?
Of course, what?
If you finally get to talk to this Ren girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do?
Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want to be a part of me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can. But I can still try to get to know her, more about her and Pater Mater, and I can make a stronger connection with her through the Orbital Gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel.
I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear project.
Really?
Really. Now, what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're going to start making the quartz prototypes.
So I can be part of the development? You promise?
We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, bring it on.
Good. Are you ready to get started?
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a fully fledged engineer, equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. And that's how long I feel like I've been reading this fucking guide, or this scene, but yo, check out that gear though. Or that mech though. It looks kind of silly, but done. All right, time to begin our activation test. 2 weeks later. Damn, that's quick. I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now.
How do you still have so much energy, Mom?
And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita.
Me?
The seat in our prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our test until the very end.
I know, but please, let me have some sleep first.
Well, okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in the state and ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well, in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th.
Wait, tomorrow's Friday?
Yes, it is. Why do you ask?
I need to start cooking then.
What?
I finished running all the necessary simulations using the compound. Should be able to perform to roughly the intended specifications, but Tita, what's the rush?
Grandpa! I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month.
Ah, yes, that's when Agate's coming, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food.
Well, if you're taking requests,
Oh? Agate. I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month?
Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So...
Oh, so our dear friend Agate is visiting, is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival.
He sure is a lucky man. Ha 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 ha. Mom?
Well, you see, Tita, your mother,
Jesus. Dan, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice. That's pretty good, actually. We just can't let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family.
I hope you're ready, Agate Krosner. So let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the test, right?
I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology's concerned. I can't see him being much help.
Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science.
What?
Come down now, Erica. This is no time before being so silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself.
You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me, or do they seem to have Agate all wrong? Oh, they want to murder him, or at least the mom does. The dad just, like, wants to meet him and, you know, get the what the fuck, but her mom is nuts. Also, that was Side Story Orbital Gear Project Part 1. Finished. That says Part 1! Holy shit, dude. If they're going to all be that long, my god, I am going to be dead by the end of this game. Anyway, for winning, we get the accessory Long Barrel X, Woot, and 3,000 Mira! Bitchin'. I love that. I'm exhausted, by the way. Thank Adios, you're all right. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired.
I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary machines, but I managed to pull through.
That's good. So what happened in there?
Well,
Tina explained everything that happened on the other side of the door. I see. Yep, sounds like this is another one of our rules, all right. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door open. After that, you fight your way through a battle or trial, win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with Mira as a bonus. That sums things up, huh?
Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see.
Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors, then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down.
Indeed.
About memory doors. Okay, here we go. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. Star doors have short side stories. Sun doors have mini games. Oh my fucking god. This game. What a layout. Okay. Okay. In order to open a door, you'll need to fulfill one or more multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially get more as bonuses. That one had no choices. It was all story, no choices. All this information is automatically recorded in the notebook, can be reviewed anytime. Finally, you can warp to any door you have discovered with using the cube. Okay, so the cube lets you go to the doors. That's actually pretty sick. That's pretty sick, dog. That's pretty sick. I kind of want to see if I can get to the next floor before we stop, because, my god, that was just all dialogue for the last, like, hour. Okay, so the next staircase. Next teleport's literally right here. Oh, god. Oh, god. Another scene? So many scenes. We're only, like, 3 floors into this place. Just how long does this place go on for, man?
It's so strange, too. The Shadow Towers are weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this to us.
Sorry you missed about 10-15 minutes of it, though. Well, I'm sorry you guys missed, like, 10-15 minutes of the actual, like, me doing the talking. I'm just mad that I did the dialogue and y'all didn't hear it. That's fucking lame. Anyway, whatever.
Is something wrong, Reese?
What'd you go all quiet for?
Well, I was just wondering what that is.
What that is? What is?
It's an airship, duh.
What? What's the R side doing here?
Oh, that's the R side. Okay. Good question.
You recognize the ship?
Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family of Liberal. We used to get it on top of that floating city. We used it to get on top of that floating city, bro.
Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up here?
Maybe I was staying here the same way we were.
I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. Best thing for us to do now is see what the guys inside have to say.
The guys inside? I'm not going inside there if there's people. Fuck that. I was just going to see if there's another door around here we could teleport to and stop there for today. Because, man, my throat, if you can't tell, I can't even do the Kevin voice anymore. My Kevin voice is already dying. That was too much voice acting in a row for that long, and I didn't get any reprieve for too long. Oy, oy, oy. My voice is not ready for all of this voice acting, if you can't tell. I mean, it's ready to an extent, but you know what I mean. Like, I need to... My vocal cords need some workouts. You know what I'm saying? So, consider that a workout.
Let's end this.
Murdered! GG, Kev. GG. Can we fast forward them dying? Jesus, they take forever to die. Yeah! Alright, and we win. I just want to see if there's a door so I can teleport back to the beginning. I saw a door. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Fuck is this? There's just so many things that keep popping up. I'm like, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Can we just have one floor where it's like, oh, we did a floor. Yay. Huh?
This is like that monument in the area we started in. Though it's not glowing like that one is.
The one in that garden had no glow in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, so maybe this is a checkpoint. Oh! I suspected as much.
When we activated the first monument, it said, "Release my brethren." I guess now we know what it meant.
Then you think this monument might have the same power as the other one?
Most likely. Should come in handy at least.
Inspecting monuments scattered around throughout the game allows you to use the cube to restore their power. Much like in the one in the base area, you can use this one to restore, buy, and make quartz. They also function as checkpoints, allowing you to warp to them. In addition, any new items available will be added to the base monuments stock as well. Fucking awesome. This is exactly a perfect stopping point then, because we can heal, we can check the shop, we can check out quartz, we can save it, get the fuck out of here for today, because holy crap, my throat is dying. Wow. Oh, that's not a lot of new stuff. I was thinking that was a lot of new stuff. It's not. They got the bow and the sword. They got a new gun for Tita, though, which we're immediately going to buy. Enhanced denim everybody's got. Grips boots. We're going to buy 2 of these for the Kevin Reese. Black bangle prevents sleep. I'll buy 1. I'm not going to buy 3. I'll also buy one of these glam chokers for mute. And now I have no more money. But you know what? That's okay right now. That is okay right now. Alright, can I make any other quartz? I don't see any new options here, I don't think. Still don't have any blue quartz, unfortunately. Oh, wait, there is new stuff here. I don't have an impede yet, or an evade. Or a shield. I don't have any greens. What the hell? Did I not have enough green to make any of these before? I don't remember now. Anyway, I'm going to make a shield. Oh, yeah, I didn't have enough for an attack. I remember that. The rest of these we did make. Well, I did make a range. We can make one of these. So impede and evade I can't make yet. Attack can't make yet. And I can't make any of the blues, unfortunately. Okay. That's fine for now. Let's do some equipment stuff real quick, and then we'll call it a day. So I don't have to do this next time. Isn't one of these buttons like auto-equip the best stuff? Ah, whatever. I don't care. That's definitely better. Let's see, long barrel EX increases the firing range of cannons for Tita only. Well, that's good because I want to put it on her anyways.
Put the new shoes on. I'm going to put the sleep one on her, and I'll put the mute one on him. All right. Everybody's got some better shit. I'm happy. Let's check out the orbit situation real quick. I do have some new stuff we can equip now. I have shield and I have range. Magic defense up, huh? Who needs it the most? I mean, they all fucking need it. I'm going to put it on her, I think. Range. Arts effect range. Arts effects? Like Kevin's arts are ones I use a lot more than anybody else. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to save it, y'all. And this is what we're going to call it. Session 1 on Trails in the Sky the 3rd, y'all. Hope you're enjoying so far. And again, sorry for that small lull. Hopefully there wasn't more than just that small lull where my voice got cut out. I hope not. I'm going to have to go back and check the fucking audio now. I'm annoyed, but here we go. But next time on Trails the 3rd, we'll continue to traverse this place. This is a very interesting layout of a game. I don't know if I love it or not, but it's definitely different. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with it being different in the sense that at least it's not going around Liberal and exploring all the towns again. So I'm okay with that aspect of it. But anyway, I'm going to shut up because my voice needs to rest. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Trails, or what I like to call Tits 3. See you guys then. Peace!